and a warm welcome to what is not a sunny day in Scotland. It's actually like the first day of crappy weather and it's sad. It's sad for me. What else is sad is last night all my hair extensions came out. Took them all out. My hairdresser sent me a kit so I took them out properly, but now I have like no hair left, so can we not discuss it? I'm gonna re-dye it as well quite soon because I'm getting roots and there are just like bits that I missed, and now that I can get to my actual hair roots in here, I think I can do a better job. So if you have recommendations of pink hair dyes that are really cool and like where to buy them in the UK, please do let me know. I'm thinking Arctic Fox does bright colours and lime crime as well, but yeah, I want to stay pink for a while, I think, because it's like, it just makes me feel cooler, to be honest. Anyway, today I closed my eyes and I dipped my hand in my drawer and I just rummaged around and I decided to just do a look with the palette that I picked, which was my Huda Mercury Retrograde palette. So we're gonna do this whole makeup look here and just chat a little bit, not too much, but a little bit. So yeah, just one of those videos where we put a lot of makeup on. And that's what we're gonna do. So if you want to see how I did this makeup look here, then you should really just keep on watching because there's no other way you can know. See you in a second, looking 1000% uglier. Really takes some getting used to when you take your extensions out or you have them taken out, like the depressingness. What? In the bed. Okay, let's begin. I'm actually using my ABH eye primer as my eye primer. I realised I have like 10 Peel-Louise bases, I've got like 5 of these, and I'm wanting to use up all my makeup. I'm not like gonna project pan or anything, but I do just want to use up pretty much all the makeup I've got because, yeah, I have so much. Oops, why did I go over my brow? It's fine. What have I used way too much? Are we surprised? We're not. I'll blend this out with my sponge because I feel like it takes off all the excess product that I put on way too much anyway, so. Okay, so I'm gonna grab my Huda palette and I'm gonna take the shade Hot Mess, which is this one here, which is also what my desk is, as you can see. Dump it on. I'm actually quite glad I accidentally picked this palette because I've not played with it in ages. I'm just stamping it on, getting a rough shape going. And what website was I on? I think it was Cult Beauty, or I don't know, maybe Feel Unique. And I saw this palette listed, this was a couple of days ago, and it was £75. I was like, what? £75? That's not right. It was some kind of like limited edition one. Anyway, I was shocked. It's usually what, 56, 58, I don't know. I'm using that shade again. I'll just kind of blend that a pinch. This was all very quick, to be honest, on the other side. Apart from the liner, that wasn't. But you know me, that gives me the fear. I just want to get clarty today. I'm not going anywhere. Not doing anything. Let's just clart ourselves. Does everyone use the word clart? Or is that like a Scottish word? I don't know. I'm going to take the shade Vortex. This mirror's annoying me. Vortex, this deep purple. I'm going to pretty much do exactly what I just did, but with this deeper shade. For me, it's important to build up the depth and the height on this part of the eye, because I've got the kind of hooded downturned eyes. If I build the like height up there, it just makes my eyes look bigger and more elongated. So many boy erasers out today, I don't understand why. It's a really horrible day today as well. And I was speaking to my dad on the phone last week, and you know, I was asking if him and mum were getting out into the garden at all in the nice weather. I was like, oh well, it just depresses me because I don't have a garden, so I can't really enjoy the sun. So I'd actually rather it was crap weather. Now it is crap weather, I'm like, nah, it's just even more depressing. At least when it's sunny, it's nice and bright in the house, you know. And then I'll go back in with Hot Mess and just blend around that. I'll be a bit more patient here and just try and blend my edges nicely. Yeah, I think that is Scotland's nice weather gone. But then again, we don't usually have nice weather in April, so... I don't want to go to Asda tomorrow. Tomorrow's my shopping day. It's every Friday. Sometimes it's Thursday, but it's every Friday usually. And stand in the rain. Not with this hair colour. It comes out pink. It's ridiculous. And then I'm going to take the shade Off Balance, this lovely kind of mauve here. Skiff this around the edges. Bring it pretty much up to my brow bone. Into that inner corner. Everything down below here can be cleaned up because it's definitely more of an upward angle on that side. I'll just use that same brush and the shade Libra, which is a lovely like pastel-y purple. Tuck that right up under the brow. And now I just need to blend everything a bit nicer, make it look better. So I'll actually go back in with Hot Mess and then a bit of this one, Off Balance. And just make this blend. Do you prefer, in this unprecedented time that we're in, having the nice weather? This is if you are stuck inside, like not if you have a nice garden to sit in. I wish I did. Do you prefer if it's nice weather or bad weather? Because you can't actually enjoy the nice weather. Or do you actually still prefer the sun anyway? I'll just use that same brush in the shade Off Balance. Just to keep blending. And I'll use Vortex again, which is the deepest shade in the palette, just on this little flat brush, and I'll pack this on my inner and outer corner. I remember I used this palette once and someone said you clearly didn't use that palette because it doesn't have that deep of a shade in it. And I was like, well, it comes off quite deep on my skin tone, but I'm a ghosty. It's all a very, very fast, like I said. So I'm going to take this beautiful shade down here. Look at it. Oh, Gold Glitch. This one here. Lovely, lovely, lovely. It's one of those like marbled ones, but my marbling's kind of disappeared. My goodness, you know what I mean? What is this? Sorcery. Oh, it is. I'm glad that this is the palette that came out. Very glad. I'm just like stamping it up here above my crease. I'm gonna take it a wee bit higher. It's a shadow, but it's got like particles of glitter in it, and they just kind of spread around and just look stunning, but they also just go all over your face. But when is having a glittery face a bad thing? Riddle me that. I think I'll just grab a little bit of this shade here called Galaxy, which is just a lot lighter. Just on my finger, just kind of press that on. Because we're wanting this to just be kind of messy and all over the place. Well, not all over the place, we don't want that. I'll take Frazzled, which is a copper. Pretty sure I did a video on this palette when it first launched, and I would have swatched it all, so if you want to see that, it will be on my channel. I'll just pop that on the edges and blend it out a pinch. I'll just use that same brush and Hot Mess and Vortex. Vortex? Vortex. Vortex, Vortex. Skiff that on each side. And then I think I went in with Off Balance. Just hit the top edge so that it's not got like a proper line. It's just a bit diffused. Take it around here. And then just a tiny bit more gold glitch on my finger, just 'cause I feel like the other side looks a bit more golden. Okay. Wunderbar. Let's move on to the liner. The liner is the NYX Vivid Brights in the shade Vivid Violet. It's really pretty, you can see it, and it's actually not cracked on that eye. So we're gonna just lob a lot of this on. This was an accident, and when I did it on the other I was like, I'm gonna have to rub this off and start again, but actually it looks okay. I just deliberately made it very thick once I'd accidentally made it too thick. So I'm doing it pretty thick all the way along. I can't do this because I can't see, my mirror's too far away. Okay, so we are doing the like extended inner corner. This is the stressful part of any look, isn't it? Like, I'm just, I don't know what I'm doing. And it comes up at quite an angle, doesn't it? Oh my goodness, that ABH eye primer just looks terrible on my skin. Like, not on my eyelid, it looks fine because it's all covered up, but like on my nose and that just looks so bad. Oh, the stress, I don't even breathe when I'm doing eyeliner. Ooh, Lord, help me. Obviously it's quite a different purple to what's going on, so I'll take Vortex. I'm just gonna tap that shadow, pack it on over the end of that wing. Well, it's not a wing, is it? A liner. Just to kind of encourage everything to look better. And same liner, obviously. I'm gonna do that pokey bit. My golly, this part is hard for me. And just taking my time, connecting it in, and I'll drag it over, and you'll be like, wow, that looks terrible. I know, we can fix it though. This is a nail art brush I buy them on eBay. They're tiny, they're good. I'm grabbing a little bit of my NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. Most expensive concealer I ever use for only like correcting things I do. And I'm gonna use this to just tidy this up. Make it nice and pointy. And match the other one, preferably. Okay, I'll leave it at that for now. I don't think it matches completely, but I'm not too mad at it. Okay, I used this wipe earlier. I'll just clean up some fallout. So we can move on our base now, and then we can come back to the eyes. I think I'm going to use my NYX Bear With Me Hemp Primer again. Used it the other day, really liked it. It's just nice, it does the job. Gives a glow. I use too much. Smells nice too, you know. Kind of smells like really posh skincare. I'm going to have to give this 14 years to sink in. I'll go wet my sponge, and we can put some foundation on, but you can see that nice glow it gives. I really want to try their like Bear With Me jelly primer, and I still have to try the NYX honey primer, but they're both really expensive. I mean, this is £12, which I think is so expensive. I mean, I was lucky I was sent it, but I don't know, NYX, I think we've spoken about this before, you know, NYX is yeah, let me go wet my sponge and then pick a foundation. I think we'll keep the rest pretty much drugstore because that palette is so expensive, and you know I get the heebie-jeebies when I use super expensive makeup, even though I do like it, but you know. I think it would be a good idea to play with this again, because I'm pretty sure we'll use it once, the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour matte cover. Mine's in the shade 25, I think it's too pale. That's okay. We're used to that on this channel. Just good job I'm just in my pajamas. Start with that, probably quite a lot. Oh well. Yeah, I think this colour will actually be totally fine once it's all blended out. I don't actually remember my thoughts about this foundation. That's the thing, that's why I'm trying to like use up my makeup, because I have so much. I was like looking in my drawers. I've got so much that I've used once or twice, or so much that I've used and literally have no idea what I think about it, which is like not great. I mean, you should kind of know what your opinions are on the makeup that you have in your collection. And I'm also sitting looking at a heap of like really expensive foundations that I've got, and I'm like, these are all going to go off if I don't use them up. So that's why I'm on a bit of a mission to use up stuff. Eyeshadows and powders and all that kind of thing, like not really, because they last a lot longer. Like, got 3 bottles of my NARS foundation that I adore, and I haven't reached for it in what, months? And it's just gonna go off. It's like £35 a bottle. I realised it the other day, the only makeup I've bought this year for me is some of those e.l.f. bits I tried in my full face of e.l.f. Apart from that, I've bought no makeup. I mean, I'm really certain I haven't. So I'm doing quite well. But I just think it's, you know, that it's the time that we're in. That looks nice, isn't it? Yeah, it's the time that we're in. I just don't think I should be spending my money on makeup that I clearly don't need. You know, I should be, I should be just making sure to save a little bit of money, just, you know, in case. Things like, you know, my electricity bill's going up. I've got a meter, which is, I hate, but so you have to like top it up. I think that foundation looks really nice. Yeah, my electricity bill's gone up a lot because I'm in the house all the time. Concealer will I use? I'll do a combo, conceal and hydrate. No, this is conceal and define. This is conceal and hydrate. But I should be saving money and not spending it on makeup. But I did treat myself to Nike Air Force Ones the other day. This is Conceal and Hydrate C14. I'll just cream contour a little bit. Yeah, but I got them on JD Sports, and I went for junior size 5 because that is the same as adult size 5. But what, £30 cheaper than the adult version? It makes me feel very bad for people that have size 6 and up, because I think junior only goes to 5.5. And you have to then spend like £30 extra on a pair of shoes that you could get in the kids section. And yeah, I did it with Klarna as well, so I was able to split it over 3. And I just thought, you know what, Melissa, you've wanted them for ages. You've not bought yourself makeup in a long time. It's a lot more affordable with Klarna. It's what, £13 something over 3 months. And just, you know, treat yourself. So I did. I can debut them at my Asda grocery shop tomorrow. That is the highlight of my weeks, is going out the house to Asda. Isn't that fun? This concealer, I adore it for cream contouring. But over this foundation, which is very matte, it is actually a little tougher to blend out. Actually quite a lot tougher, because this is definitely a really quite matte finish, as you can imagine. Foundation, given that it's called Infallible Matte. I think now I've taken my extensions out though, I'll just go with conceal and define. I'm going to go in with conceal, what is it? Conceal and Define Infinite in C3 on the rest of my face. It's got better coverage than conceal and define. I think I need to buy more hair dye at Asda tomorrow, because now I've got my extensions out, I can like get right up into my roots all over. But I'm wondering if I buy 2 different shades, like maybe like a darker plum, and do like the top half of my hair like a darker plum and then a brighter pink at the bottom. Like if I could make that look good, that would be cool. Because I do quite want to have darker roots, but still fun. And then like, you know, the party on the lengths of the hair. It's very freeing last night to be able to shower and wash my hair properly for the first time since October. I could get right in and like scratch my scalp, and oh, it was pleasant. And then to dry my hair, I could just throw my hair upside down, dry it in a towel. You can't do that with extensions. It was very pleasant, and I even went to bed with it wet, not tied up in braids. Oh, it's liberating. But my goodness, I want to get them done again. I don't know, I love the hair that having extensions gives me for the volume, not the length. But the upkeep is a bit of a pain. It's easy enough, you get into a routine. But yeah, it took me 10 months to save up for those extensions, so it'll be a while before I can get them again. And that was with a discount. 10 months of saving to get those. This base is looking full coverage, flawless, and still drugstore. I'll use my beloved e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. But yeah, it's quite a shock when you wash your hair for the first time after removing extensions. And it's so light and sparse. It's quite sad. Just pat this under the eyes. This is just a little, I think it's a Tarte sponge. Just because it's so small, I can get under there. And I'll just use that on a fluffy brush. It's a lovely powder. What other news have we got going on? That's the thing, like, there isn't really much to say. Because I'm not going out and doing anything. I'm not meeting new people. I'm not going on adventures. I'm not going out to shops, and you know, I'm doing the bare minimum of like online orders because I don't want people to have to deliver me something hugely unnecessarily. Obviously my trainers, I got them delivered. And the only other thing I've been buying really is vape juice for my vape machine. You know what I have as well, what actually I've been spending a lot of money on, is movies on Prime, because they're doing that whole, like, they're releasing so many like new release movies straight onto Prime so that you can watch them at home because we're not getting out to the cinema. I've been spending a lot of money. What have I watched? The Invisible Man, Emma, Jojo Rabbit, so many good films. But yeah, because they're very new releases, they cost a lot of money and you're just renting them, so it's like $15.99 for some of these films, $9.99 for others, and you're only renting them. But I would have used that money for a cinema trip probably, so I don't mind. I love films though, like I love movies so much. I'm a real movie lover. I thought I might sit and film a like what's keeping me entertained in lockdown kind of video, like all the YouTubers that I'm watching, all the series that I'm watching, because I've generally got like 5 series at once on the go, and maybe the books that I'm reading. I'm going to use my L'Oreal Shake and Glow. If you've got this, you should do a long hard press, by the way, like it gives it a nicer spray. I did not blend my cream contouring very well. I'll use my Essence contour kit. If I wasn't deliberately doing drugstore, I would have used my Too Faced Cocoa Contour. want to know that. And clearly we're putting a lot of makeup on, which is not a shock when you come here. I'm sure it is to some people when they stumble across me and they're like, holy crap, you use a lot of makeup. Yep. Good for the soul, love. You know, I do want to buy those nail polish. I don't have any nail polish. I've got 2 pink ones that I got for free in glossy boxes. And apart from that, I don't have any. And yeah, I want to start painting my nails again. I've got, you know, long nails. But in my local Boots, everything is like, they don't let you buy anything apart from medication. So when I went, well, I assume, because when I went in, maybe last week, there was a woman in ahead of me and she went down one of the aisles and someone that worked there was like, no, you can't be here, this part isn't open. And she was like, oh, I need to buy some powder. And she was like, no, you can't, we're not selling all of this. And it's like, well, if you're not selling it, rope it off. And also, why aren't you selling it? If we're already in here buying prescriptions, well, getting prescriptions, we don't have to pay for them. Why can't we just pick something else up? The only reason I can think of is that they don't want you like loitering about the store and, you know, taking a lot of time, because there are queues for everything now. Out the door, along the road. It's very stressful. Nothing is relaxing anymore. Can't just have a nice meander around the shops. What bronzer will I use? I Heart Revolution Summer of Love. Let's bronze up. So yeah, I can't buy nail polish in Boots. But I'll see if Asda's got any tomorrow. Wow, even I feel like I'm putting a lot of makeup on today. Am I putting on more than usual, or do I just kind of look more contoured than usual? I can't decide. We'll continue with eyes, but I'm just gonna have a squash break. I am just gonna start dragging this out, making it more dramatic. And what will we use? We'll use Off Balance. Off Balance. I'll just drag it out. You know when you just find an eyeshadow shape that you love and then you just, that's all you want to do. That's me with these dragged out looks. And I'll take, let me get a clean brush. I'll take a bit of Hot Mess. Did I just, no, I used Off Balance, now I'm going to use Hot Mess. Just sandwich that in between that deeper purple and the lighter one. This is such a good palette and I really like it, but it's just too expensive, I think. I'll take Libra. Yeah, I just don't have any more chat because nothing's happened. Don't go anywhere. Don't see anyone. At the same time, I feel like I've got less energy, even though I'm sitting most days just putting makeup on. Do you know, the only thing I'm thinking is that this eyeliner needs to be thicker. I might just use Benefit Cookie today because I've not used it in ages. And I know it's not drugstore, but this isn't a full drugstore video, is it? Yeah, Benefit Cookie. My baby, my angel. I've not reached for it in ages just because I used it so much for such a long time. I felt like I needed to give it a little bit of a rest. Sometimes you just have to use it. I'd love to know how much money in total I've made people spend on makeup that I've recommended. I don't actually think you can get this palette anymore, but Benefit does come, Cookie does come as a single or in their like much bigger palettes. They've got one out right now, it's got Hula in it, Cookie, the New blush Georgia. That is like £53. I think that's very expensive. But then you get a lot of powders for your money. I think Benefit should do like customizable ones, like £5 palettes like they do of face products, but you can just choose what goes in it. I would do Hula Light, Cookie, Dandelion, Georgia, and maybe Hula as well, just for days that I'm a bit more tanned or times that I want to like deepen up my contour. That would be ideal. Why don't they do that? And I always feel like Benefit are a little bit behind the times when it comes to new releases and like what's actually exciting people. Like their palettes, their eyeshadow palettes are just terrible in my opinion. But some of their other products are just fantastic. Like this one. Oh baby. Look at it. More setting spray. No, hold on. In my waterline, Colourpop, Piggy Bank. So let's keep the purple theme going. This is a brilliant eyeliner. This is one of their gel liners that is fantastic. What I might do is just throw on my brows, fix this eyeliner and put my lashes on, and then we'll just like run some eyeshadow underneath and do our lips and blush. We could do blush now because do you know what, I think I might forget to put blush on if I don't do it now. I'll just use my Max Factor Cream Puff blush in Lovely Pink. I'm really wanting a new blush brush. If anyone has any recommendations, I like something that's not too dense and quite pointy. I'm thinking that Smashbox brush. I'll put a picture up on screen if anyone's got it. I'd love to know if it's good. I keep looking at that brush, it's just really expensive. Let me just pop a bit of this on. I want Robert to do another video where people can like send in video questions, because I want to ask him how to put my blush on, like where to put it on my face, because I still feel like I don't know the proper place to put it on my face shape, because I never like put it on the apples, do I? Like I never put it there. Oh, I got something in my eye. Ugh. It'll work its way out. Right, brows are on, lashes are on. They are Pinky Goat Neural lashes with a really cheap eBay pair cut in half, stuck along the bottom just to give it more volume, more winged outness. Along the bottom I'm going to keep it super simple. I'm going to take Vortex, just run that along. Probably not even the whole way along. I just think there's so much going on top. I don't really need to do too much down here. You know, like even that's fine. I'll just blend that out with Hot Mess. I think that's all I'll do down here apart from mascara. There's something about this mascara that I adore for my lower lashes. It's actually really run out, but I just dip it into this L'Oreal one so I can use the wand. I think I'll just keep my mascara like on the outside part of the lower lash line. I just find Art Deco's like a bit of a weird brand, but I've got a couple of things from them that I really like. That's another video I was planning on doing because, well, I was just thinking about it. It's like products I use all the time but never talk about, but actually swear by. I guess for lips, I mean a lovely glossy nude, and I think that's probably what I'll do. But you could jazz it up with like a cooler colour, I guess, like maybe a deep purple. But I don't know, I'm just feeling more of a nude vibe for today, and I know that's really boring. I know I do it all the time. I'll use MUA TLC lip liner. It's just getting shorter and shorter and it is scaring me. I need to buy another one. I'm nude. I'm nuding to buy a new one of these. I had to take the stopper out to actually get any product. I don't I want to put gloss on because gloss does annoy me quite a lot. I don't know actually what I can do with my hair because I have none left, but I'll try something and then that will be us done, and I'm pretty pleased. It's a makeup look. There's makeup on my face. I forgot how little hair I had, but at least I can backcomb it at the roots now, so you can get a bit of lift. But yeah, oh, so pathetic. Still love being pink, and I need to dye my hair again, and we're gonna stay pink. So yeah, this is the makeup look. Obviously finished. I'm actually really pleased. I think it's pretty cool. I like the colours, I like the gold with the purple, and I like that NYX liner as well. I think that worked really well. It has cracked a tiny bit, but to be honest, I've put on like 5 layers of it trying to get my wing nice, and it looks really good. So maybe the purple one's not as bad as the other colours, and I feel like the skin looks really good. The lip, I don't know, maybe I should put a gloss on, maybe I will just for a photo, but overall very pleased. I think it looks alright. You have to let me know what you think. It's just a Melissa kind of look, isn't it? Winged out, bit of metallicness, pinky purple, all good things. Yeah, that's gonna be all from me today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you want to see next on my channel. Let me know what palettes you want me to use, because I want to just keep going through all my palettes and just using them a bunch. If you did enjoy this video, a thumbs up really helps me out. Also leave me a comment down below and subscribe to my channel if you'd be so kind. Yes, I shall piss off, and I hope I'll catch you all on the flip side. Bye!